DQ to add to the
It was like he lost one. He DQ'd in winner and lose. He DQ'd in winner. He DQ'd and loser said, "Holy shit, I can't fucking speak. I've been doing too much shit today. I had to help my stepbrother move. I had some help my stepbrother move, and that's why I wasn't able to show up because we ended up leaving his house at 4, which is when the tourney starts for me.
Yeah, it's just been a busy week for me in general. Like, the past couple of weeks have been busy, and then this week has been something else. Like, the day before my day off was quiet, but then everyone decided to come in while I was away.
Anyways,
there was relentless. Anyways,
winners finals. Juniper, her first tournament actually, I believe. Juniper is a female, but Juniper first tournament ending up in winners finals is definitely very good. Although I would say they did have kind of a lucky bracket path because was that dead?
Not so
that
lucky
is
here.
Holy.
Up against
they did kind of get a lucky bracket path because they were. Okay. They did kind of get a lucky bracket path because they were seeded to fight Megas, but Megas ended up DQing, but they did manage to get a good win over Emmy. And Emmy is definitely a very good player, although hasn't been playing too much recently. But he's definitely not a player to scoff at.
It was definitely still an entertaining set.
And that's dead. Welcome to Gearmaster. Yeah, now having played this matchup against Sness in bracket before, it's not fun. This matchup is very hard for Icy. Ooh, that's dead. Yep. That semi-spike angle is very good. That semi-spike angle is very, very annoying.
I just realized that is a very quick game 1 for SNES. Honestly, I say that specifically because we all know exactly what happens to SNES when he plays a character like Mr. 5. Like, from him playing Macalon, like he's a bit more aggressive with Macalon now, but from the way he plays,
he plays very call-out. He plays very call-out heavy with Macalon.
Yeah.
And then whenever he gets an advantage, say he just plays very simple and waits for you to do something. Which you can't do nothing for against Macalon. You can't do nothing forever because he'll eventually start dash attacking and grabbing you, and it's just not going to be very fun. So you're gonna have to start doing something, and then SNES is just gonna punish you. That's the dead. Yep. I told you this matchup is not easy for Icy in the slightest. You can't just play your normal bait and punish game against Mr. 5 because Icy's movement speed getting like I wouldn't even say a hinder, like it gets straight up killed with Plasma Fog is very, very bad for Icy. Yeah, that down be right in her face is not looking good for Juniper. And rolls directly into that smash.
The moment I saw that, like, I had a feeling that roll was coming out, and I saw the that's me.
I can definitely tell Juniper's not very experienced with just playing against Mr. 5 and probably playing in general because this is the first tournament we've seen her in. But still, I can see that she's inexperienced, and that's something that you just have to play to get better with.
Eventually, you've got to learn how to push through the play lane, win game.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really think. I think there's probably a couple characters that you can solo main in this game, but I think there's only one. I think Macalon might be probably the only character you can solo main.
Sophia.
Sophia's I guess that's
ones and
yeah, Sophia, you can definitely solo main Sophia. I think she has a couple of losing matchups, and that's about it. She might have. No, I think
anything you think's losing is probably even.
I think at worst, her worst matchup's like a -1.5.
Even then, I wouldn't say so. Like, any sort of matchup, I think Sophia has something going for her which keeps it even.
She does. She always does. I think Sophia overall is probably the best character in the game because she doesn't have any like major flaws. Like if you were to, she just has like a couple of little flaws, like being a bit linear and her recovery being like, her recovery is kind of easy to telegraph, and then like that's kind of it. That's all. That's all the flaws that she really has, and they're not really that big.
Yep. If you know how to learn, if you know how to play neutral, you know how to play Sophia. That's what I say. Also, I just want to bring your attention to YouTube chat. Bailiff said Junie has short hop mare syndrome, and Juniper just responded in chat saying it's terminal.
Yeah, that is tragic getting hit by that because that wasn't even forward air. That was the up B shot, and that thing murders.
Yeah.
Come in.
Check real quick. How far through loser side are we? Okay, so Emmy Marta Whammy, I can see Whammy's up 2-0, but I can't see Garrett and difference so far. So I can't speak right now.
I'm sorry, my stepbrother had to come in and grab something.
That's understandable. Also, one thing I never actually realized, looking in this background, you gotta love that glorious PS2 waterfall.
Oh damn! I actually had a PS2.
Same.
I didn't really play any online games until like 2016 or something like that. It was probably even later than that.
I can't remember.
My parents, I think my first online game that I played was Fortnite.
Damn. My first online game was Little Big Planet.
Yeah, this is looking very, very bad for Juniper. Down 2-0. Down in the stock count. Let's see what if she can pull through this. Okay, she gets the stock with the down for 2 frame. Let's see if she can pull this out. It's gonna be very tricky though, because especially playing Icy when you're down, it's very hard.
Back throw into drop down forward air to catch the low recovery.
Let me back throw. I think we're very lucky you can only have 2 stickers, because if you could have 3, Mr. 5 would be the worst character in the entire game to fight.
Yeah. I would still run Last Resort just because it's funny.
Dead. And that's gonna be
the
grand final. I do not think Losers has fully caught up yet.
Also, I'm pretty sure with how...
Whammy's up 2-0 versus Emmy. Garrett and Different have barely started.
I have a feeling that sounded like I just said that's going to take it SnessFresh instead of for SnessFresh. Because I just did not... I did not breathe out when I was trying to do the F.
Oh, I'm the room leader. Okay, well, we can't do that because that's Mexico City, so...
What are you doing hosting